Jackie Chan. His birth name is Chen Kong Sing. He is an actor and martial artist. He was born on April 7, 1954 in Victoria Peak, Hong Kong. His father's name was Charles and mother's name was Lily Chen. His parents were the refugees from the Chinese Civil War, and worked for the French ambassador in Hong Kong. In 1960s, Chen's father was sent to Australia to work for the American Embassy. Around this time, Chen was sent to the Chinese Opera Research Institute in Hong Kong to be trained in music, dance, and traditional martial arts. In 1962, at the age of 8, along with the fellow Max from the performance group, Chen appeared in the movie called Big and Little Walton Bar. This led to his appearance in another movie next year called The Lava Turn. Subsequently, he kept making small appearances in movies like Come and Drink With Me, and A Touch of Soon. He also had a brief stint as stuntman in Bruce Lee films Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon. At the age of 19 in 1973, Chen got his first major role in the movie Little Tiger of Canton, and then he's starring in a comedy movie called All in the Family. In 1976, he joined his family in Australia, and started working as a construction worker there. He got the name Jackie in Australia, because a fellow construction worker called Jack took him under his watch. In 1976, Chen got an opportunity from a film producer in Hong Kong called Willie Chan, to work in his movie Is a Stone. The film was called New Fist of Fury and Intention. In the main lead in 1978, Chen worked in the movie called Snake and the Eagle's Shadow, which proved to be a major success in his film career. In the year 1978, he was declared to be the most popular martial arts superstar in all of the Asia. In 1980, he directed his first movie, The Young Master. In 1982, he directed and starred in another venture called The Dragon Lord. In 1982, Chen married the Taiwanese actress Lim Fang Wow, also known as Zhou Lin. In the same year, they'd had J.C. Chen Po is a singer and actor. In 1983, Chen starred in the movie Project, which included the dangerous dun-driven style of martial arts. This movie was declared as the winner of the Best Action Design Award at the 3rd Annual Hong Kong Film Awards. In 1985, produced and directed as well as starred in Police Story, which was a Hollywood-influenced action comedy, formulated the Jackie Chan Stuntman Association in the year of 1985. In 1987, he acted and directed the movie Armor of God, which became his biggest domestic success at the box office. Chen formed the production company called The Golden Way. From 1988 to 1998, a huge number of offers started coming his way, all the way from the Hollywood like Rumble in the Bronx, Police Story to Armor of God to Operation Condor, Police Story 3, Super Cop Drunken Master I in Police Story for First Strike. Initially, Chen was offered to play villain in Hollywood movies, but he declined the role. Won the Best Actor award at the 1993 Golden Horse Film Festival for his role in the movie Police Story 3 Super Com. In 1998, Chen starred in the Hollywood movie Rush Hour, which was a huge hit at the box office. Chad voiced the character, showing me the movie Mulan and saying its original soundtrack. In 2003, he teamed up with a British comedian Lee Evans and Claire Forlani in the movie To Medallion. In 2004, he worked in the movie called Around the World in 80 Days, which was a decent success at the box office. The year 2005 saw his releases like The Human IK Chronicles, Blade and the Rose, New Police starring The Myth and Robin Me. Won the Best Actor award at the 2005 Golden Rooster Awards for the movie's New Police Story. In 2007, Rush Hour 3 grossed over $258 million, in which children started with Roman Polanski. In 2011, The Karate Kid was remade starring Chad and Will Smith, certain Jaden Smith in it, earning over $358 million, received the Butt Kicker, rewarded the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards in the year 2011 for this film. The 100th movie of his career, 1911, was released in 2011. Jackie is not just an actor, but a martial artist, film director, producer, singer, stone director and performer. He started acting at the age of 5. His father, Charles, was a spy for Chinese nationalist government. His mother legally was a stage performer who sold opium on the side. Because he was an energetic child, he was nicknamed Pow Pow, which means cannonball. Failed his first year in primary school. Jackie was left in a boarding school, while the parents went to Australia in search of work. Jackie has released 20 albums since 1984 and has performed vocals in Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, Taiwanese, and English. No company insures Chen or his team. He pays it for himself, his stern teeth. Jackie wants to spend 2 days after a fight trying to push his bone back into his fist, but later realized it was the other guy's too. He won a Guinness World Record for most stands by a living actor. Hearing Armor of God, he wasn't an accident, and has permanent plastic block in his skull. He once broke 12 concrete blocks with his hand, while keeping the eggs he was holding intact. He is a big fan of Charlie Chaplin, Investor Key, and Harold Lloyd. Jackie Chan used to carry multiple guns, and even a grenade to protect himself and his other artists from the triad in the 1980s and 1990s. He loves getting thumbs up. Jackie Chan will get none of his $130 million fortune. Chen is a follower of the Buddhist religion. He could speak many languages like Cantonese, Mandarin, English, German, Korean, Japanese, Spanish, Thai, etc. Do not let circumstances control you, you change your circumstances, said Jackie Chan.